What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with breaking news. So it looks like Coach Prime is currently going through litigations with an anti-religious group for the second time. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Boulder. Let's get it. Let's go. Now, this is one of them stories I really don't like to do, but you got to do because it's part of the news. Now, we know last year Coach Prime was dealing with this anti-religious group, pretty much targeting him for praying with his team. And I just find it to be kind of ridiculous for people to just find the little things to nitpick at when it comes to Coach Prime. Now, we know he has been under a microscope. We're in the media for the last year and a half, ever since he took over the Colorado coaching job. And I'm here to tell you, this anti-religious group is powering up for another showdown with Coach Prime and the university over the chaplain of the team. Fox News just released an article moments ago detailing it all. Let's pull it up right now. It stated, Deion Sanders attacked by anti-religious group for Colorado team chaplain. Legal expert says he can have one. So the Supreme Court had previously ruled in favor of other football coaches at public schools for giving prayer. Now, that was the first case between Coach Prime and this religious group. But the article goes on to say Colorado football coach and NFL Hall of Famer Deion Sanders came under fire by an anti-religious group, the Freedom from Religion Foundation, FFRF, over his use of the team chaplain. Sanders had Pastor Dewey Smith pray over the team after its win against Baylor on September the 22nd. Now, Pastor Dewey Smith has been an intricate part of this football team since Coach Prime has got there. He's a fine gentleman. He even helped recruit from time to time, bringing in top-notch guys like Colton Hood, Michael Welch. He kind of played a factor in getting these guys to actually come to Boulder. Now, with all that being said, it's crazy that this group is targeting Coach Prime over him having a pastor come in and pray with the team. But the article goes on to say Sanders making claims that having Smith do the prayer counted as unconstitutional religious activities as he leads a football team at a public university. Coach Sanders' team, student athletes who would not risk giving up their scholarship, giving up playing time, or losing a good recommendation from coach by speaking out or voluntarily opting out of the unconstitutional religious activities, even if they strongly disagree with his beliefs, the letter read. So they wrote another letter in the Supreme Court about Coach Prime. It stated, coaches exert great influence and power over student athletes, and those athletes will follow the lead of their coach using a coaching position to promote Christianity to unconstitutional religions. It isn't the first time the FFR group has targeted Coach Prime for his display of honoring and practicing Christianity. Now, I reported on this last year, man, when they first started really coming at Coach Prime for praying over the team. And it's just crazy that a year later, they is still trying to get rid of the religious group. Now, this isn't the first time a religious group had actually targeted the Colorado Buffaloes. Back in the early 90s, Coach Bill McCartney was targeted for his religious behavior as well with his football team that won the national title. It just seemed like this is the way that they run things out in Colorado. These religious groups is, I believe, a Colorado-based religious group, and they possibly could be targeting Coach Prime. Now, it's just kind of crazy to me, bro. But back in June, the Supreme Court sided with the high school football coach Joe Kennedy in 2022. He was suspended and later fired because he prayed on a brief, quiet prayer after football games. First Liberty Institute filed a lawsuit against the school district, arguing that banning coaches from quietly praying just because they can be seen by the public is wrong, and it violates the Constitution. On September 1st, 2023, Coach Kennedy returned to the field and knelt in prayer after the game. If you combine that, what the Supreme Court has recently said about religion and students, and particularly the last Coach Kennedy case, I think it's pretty clear that these students are old enough to kind of differentiate themselves with what they do in that situation. I don't think there's anything wrong with Coach inviting one of Inspirational Russell stated. The practice is definitely constitutional, and it's highly likely that they would uphold the practice as the proper under the First Amendment. So, based off this article, man, it looked like this religious group is not slowing up on Coach Prime. They want to make it their business to kind of stop the prayer, but this is just wrong, man. And just like I always say, man, you got to shake the haters off. And this is just another case of shaking off the haters. But definitely get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. Keep them bells on because I'm going to bring the news. And until next time, man, y'all already know. Shake the haters off. I'm out of here, baby. Peace out. Shake the haters off.